So you already got to hear about my first experience joining a challenge group, how I joined with my friend Tracy, how really the only reason I followed through and committed was because I didn't want to say no to her, and also because I was kind of just out of ideas on how I was going to kick the last bit of baby weight, and spending an hour a day at the gym, even an hour and a half to 2 hours, wasn't delivering the results I wanted. So today I'm going to talk a little bit more about what exactly a challenge group is and what goes on inside of the group once you're in. So the best definition I can give you of a challenge group is just a place filled with motivation, inspiration, love, knowledge, and support for you to reach your goals, both fitness goals, health goals, and personal goals, even family goals. We really do our best to provide value and resources to help in three main areas, and that is your nutrition, your fitness, and of course accountability via friendship and camaraderie and community that we create inside these groups. I like to explain a challenge group as MyFitnessPal, you know, that app where you can track your food and log your workouts, meeting Facebook and coming together, and the two have a baby. So a challenge group really is sort of a nutrition and fitness style of app and activity tracker infused with the same components or the same sort of markers that social media platforms have. It's our own private group. It's our own private group feed, a news feed, just like you are used to on Facebook. But instead of seeing random pictures of people's cats or political posts or just the randomness that is the news feed, our group is tailored specifically for like-minded individuals who are working on their health and fitness goals, and they want to be part of a community that I like to describe as a happy action taker. We are a community of happy action takers. So when you get into a challenge group, you have the tools and the ability to log your workouts, to log your Shakeology, to engage in the fitness aspect of everything. And then you also have the social component of a news feed where you can encourage one another, where you can give shout outs. I love to host mini challenges within our group and give prizes and recognition to the people who are getting up at 5 a.m. before work to get their workout done and sharing about it. Or they've gone through the process of weeding out the junk food and the processed food from their cabinets, and they've gotten their kids to choose healthier snacks. Those are the things that I love to be able to recognize within the challenge group wall. And we also have the capability to share our own pictures, to share our own recipe ideas. You guys, it's seriously just like Facebook, only instead of random people that you may know through high school or may not really know how you ended up friends with them, it's an awesome group of people who are doing the same thing as you. So when you go into that group, you have a sense of community and engagement that's much different than just scrolling through your social media newsfeed. Typically, what you can expect in every group is a meal plan and a daily post. So the daily post is where you have maybe some fun fitness homework or a great tip on how to drink more water, or it's a little challenge for some personal development, maybe identifying some goals that you have for the month. And that's a post that we love everyone to participate in, to read, to really apply the homework to their life or to their fitness. And we see so much positive engagement and feedback, and people make huge strides in their goals when they pay attention to the daily post and actually execute on the action steps that we give. The meal plan is always there, both in your challenge pack that comes with a meal plan or a food guide if you're doing something like the 21-day fix or country heat or 22-minute hardcore. Those all have their own meal plans. In fact, all of our programs come with these little containers which help you focus on not just the quality of the food you're eating, but the quantity. So they look confusing, but they're not. They're so easy. A lot of our programs come with these. We give you a meal plan that corresponds with the 21-day fix nutrition system. We teach you how to use it. And sometimes we really just provide, the basics of clean eating. So we talk about how you can grocery shop on a budget for a family of 4 or 5 or 6 or 7. Even though as coaches we keep you engaged with a daily post and a meal plan, the real success and the real secret sauce of every challenge group is you guys, the people who will commit and participate. Because again, it's really hard to stay motivated to reach your goals on your own. But it's a lot easier, and we see so much more success with people reaching their goals and staying on track with their program when they're in a group, and that group keeps them accountable. So I can easily talk myself out of a workout in the morning if just left up to me. But it gets a lot harder if I'm trying to talk myself out of a workout and I've already seen that 5 other people in my group got up and got it done and got past their excuses. So all the time I see women, especially, who will start a program with the best of intentions. Maybe it's a Couch to 5K. Maybe it's something a home fitness program they purchased. Maybe it's just going to their gym, and they begin, and they do have goals, and they do have every intention of following it through and succeeding. But when they don't have that support and community, it gets really hard. Having that accountability in place is really what gives people the follow through, the stamina and the support and intention and motivation to not just start with great intentions, but to finish strong with great results. And that's really the goal of every challenge group. The reason they work is because when you join a challenge group, you aren't just given a pat on the back and a high five and some good food tips and some good recipes, but you're given a complete system, a system that sets you up for success. It's everything. It's your workout, your daily workout with a workout calendar so you know what you're doing and when you're doing it. It's your nutrition, your meal plan that's simple and straightforward and easy to prep. And also your nutrition, which includes Shakeology, which gives you one meal that you don't even have to think about every day. You just blend it up in the 2 minutes it takes your kids to tie their shoes while you're trying to get out the door on the way to school. And then you have the accountability and group support that just keeps you focused and motivated. So even if you have a bad day or a bad couple of days or someone gets sick or you miss a workout, you have the focus to redirect and get back on track with your goals. I feel like I spent the better part of my teenage years and adult life trying a bunch of different things. A cabbage soup diet, only eating grapes for a day, things that were not healthy for my body. They didn't help me reach my goals realistically. And if I did see success with those quick fixes like wraps or pills, it didn't last. It's not something that I could sustain or maintain. But since I've plugged into challenge groups and they've really provided a holistic way to look at my health that is not just about restriction or diet, but is about a healthy lifestyle that I can live every day and include my family on, maintaining my fitness and my goals has been super easy the last 3.5 years. It's been easier the last 3.5 years than it was the 15 years before that. So while I get how people can be skeptical or fearful of joining a challenge group, because I certainly was, or even just trying to justify spending the money because it is an investment, right? There's always somewhere else that money needs to go, especially in 2016. Seems like there's always another bill or always a better place to spend money on. But I can tell you from my own experience, when I invested in myself, in my very first challenge group, it wasn't just investing in a fitness program or in Shakeology. It was investing in me as a wife, as a mom, as a friend, as a daughter. I became a better person. And making that investment in myself didn't just show evidence in my physical transformation, but it trickled into every other area of my life. I could show up with more energy, more patience, more presence. I was proud of who I was becoming month after month of being involved in these groups. And so while we understand as coaches that it is an investment and you are taking money that could go somewhere else, we want you to know that you're worth it, that the investment is worth it. And when you make yourself a priority, it changes every other area of your life. And it's not just about your physical results. It's about meeting you where you're at now and watching you become more than you ever dreamed of. And it really, for me, all started in these groups. They're about fun. They're about fitness. They're about friendship. They're about your food. They're really just a fantastic place for us to work on our goals together. And I promise that you really will, when you follow our step-by-step plan, see results, and not just short-term results that you get from some sort of gimmick or trick, but long-term results that last a lifetime and that, really do bleed into your family life. So it's not just about helping you become happier and healthier. It's about helping your whole family just live a life that is more active, more engaged, more present, and more able to honestly handle the stresses of life. Because when you feel good, it's much easier to handle what life throws at you rather than when you feel, unconfident or tired all the time, or you don't have a lot of stamina to even jump on the trampoline with your kids or go for a jog around the block. We don't want that, because life is hard, and being strong makes handling the difficulties of life so much easier. Make sure you comment your questions below this video. Make sure you reach out to myself or your coach that invited you to look at this sneak peek, and we will do our best, as always, to answer your questions honestly, transparently, and make sure you have all the details so that you can make the best decision for you and your family.